With it being UCLA week and all, it's not tough to find a game to turn into a classic piece. It's just hard to choose which one. There have been so many. The years ring out with the memories just by saying the numbers. 1939.
Paul Zimmerman was to write in the Times the next day. It was like throwing away three of a kind and drawing to a royal flush. Instead of an easy field goal, UCLA tried a pass, which Bobby Robertson swatted down in the end zone.
1973, snapping the wishbone. 1977, Frank Jordan's 2-second drill.
They have no timeouts. They've got to get it off.
This kick from the 27, 37 yards, number 3, Jordan. The kick is up and it's good.
'81, George Achika. 1987, Affolter.
And they will argue about this one forever.
No question, this will be remembered if this is the final score of the game. His knee is inbounds. I think he had possession of it.
Yes, it's a catch.
Before he went out of bounds.
1990, Johnny Hero.
The ball tipped and it's intercepted. Jason Oliver. Oliver runs it back and he will score. Touchdown. Jason Oliver, 33 yards USC.
We already did an archived classic piece of the biggest of the big games for 1967. One of my favorites, 2 years after that, 1969. Just like this year, the Rose Bowl was on the line for both teams. SC's Cardiac Kids had not lost a game and were only tied by a good Notre Dame team back east. First quarter, Bruin Greg Jones finds George Farmer from 41 yards out on the halfback option pass. But the point after is knocked down by Charlie Weaver. Second quarter, a sack by another of the Wild Bunch, Bubba Scott. Dennis Dummett gets picked by Jimmy Gunn, who takes it all the way back, but there's clipping. Not long after, Clarence Davis with an OJ-esque 13-yard touchdown try. And Ron Ayala adds the point after. Later in the quarter, Dummett gets ragdolled by one of the greatest collisions the series has ever seen.
In all my years of playing, I've never, ever seen a hit like that.
The hush that came over the stadium was tremendous. I do remember that.
I remember this being the all-time greatest hit. Bar none. 45, 33s, LPs, boxing matches, any way you want to put it, the all-time greatest hit.
I remember knocking him back about 10 feet and about 10 feet up in the air, and fans, everyone went crazy, and Bubba was the first one to congratulate me, and Tody came over and told me he wished it was him, that made the hit. So.
Heading into the fourth quarter, SC still led 7-6, thanks to more great defense by Al Cowlings. But Ayala missed a couple of field goals, and Dummett found Brad Lyman for a huge gain. That set up a short touchdown pass to Gwen Cooper. Again, the two-point try failed, 12-7 Bruins. To this point, SC quarterback Jimmy Jones was 1 for 12 with 3 minutes left in the game. But they didn't call him the Cardiac Kids for nothing. A 10-yarder to Terry DeCry, an 8-yard strike to Sam Dickerson. DeCry for 7 more. Then, a pass interference call against the Bruins on a 4th down and long.
And he threw the 4th and 10 ball about 10 feet over Sam Dickerson's head.
And I saw the ball was high, and when I got ready to jump up for the ball, it seemed like on my way up, something stopped me to the point where I didn't really know what was going on at the time.
Looked like the game is over, and the defensive back for UCLA, I forgot who he was, thank God for that guy. He came in and he clipped Sam Dickerson before the ball got there, and he gave us a first down, kept us alive.
Young back to throw. Rolling out, sets up, firing it for the end zone for Dickerson. He got it. He got it for the touchdown. I don't believe Jimmy Brawn.
and that's the most beautiful catch that I'll ever remember for the rest of my life.
It seemed like the ball just hung in the air for a long time. And I'm running and waiting for the ball to come down. And when it finally came down, I found myself at the back of the end zone, and I knew I had to drag my feet to stay in bounds. So I dragged my feet, latched onto the ball, rolled, and referee signaled touchdown.
Bruins to this day will tell you Dickerson never caught the ball in bounds, but this photo from the LA Times proves conclusively that he did. As you can see, he's down on his knees with the ball, and the flag stick in the corner of the end zone is still standing straight up. That's a touchdown. Dummett took the Bruins to the SC 38 with seconds to go. One more play to set up a game-winning field goal try, but Ty Hudson finishes off Brother Bruin, sending the Trojans to another Pac-8 championship and another Rose Bowl, where they beat Michigan 10-3 on a Jones to Bobby Chandler pass to finish off another undefeated season. Trojans win it from Jones to Dickerson to Pasadena, 14-12, back in 1969.